Let's dive into the life and legacy of Ronald Fenty, the father of global superstar Rihanna, whose recent passing has left fans and family reeling. We're unpacking his biography, career, net worth, lifestyle, and the latest on his death, all with that raw, real vibe you're here for, no fluff, just straight-up storytelling. Yo! If you're hyped for these deep dives into the stories and stats that shape our world, smash that subscribe button and join the squad for more fire content. Ronald Fenty was born in 1954 in St. Michael, Barbados, a vibrant island nation that shaped his early years. Growing up in a tight-knit community, he carried the laid-back yet resilient spirit of Barbadian culture. On May 31, 2025, Ronald passed away at 70 in Los Angeles, surrounded by loved ones, including Rihanna and her brother Rajad, at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. A Barbados-based news outlet reported he succumbed to a brief, undisclosed illness after months of declining health. The exact cause of death remains private, but his family has ruled out foul play, asking for space to grieve. The timing hits hard, coming just as Rihanna, now a global icon, navigates her own journey as a mom and mogul. Ronald's career was grounded in hard work. As a warehouse supervisor in Bridgetown, he managed logistics and kept things running smoothly, a job that demanded grit in Barbados' bustling capital. To make ends meet, he also ran a side hustle selling clothes at a street stall, often with a young Rihanna tagging along, learning the ropes of hustle and charm. The family lived in a modest 3-bedroom bungalow in Bridgetown, now famously dubbed Rihanna Drive, a nod to his daughter's meteoric rise. Life wasn't glamorous. Ronald faced serious struggles with alcoholism and crack cocaine addiction, which took a toll on his marriage to Monica Braithwaite, Rihanna's mother. Their divorce in 2002, when Rihanna was 14, marked a turning point, but Ronald's influence on her love for music endured, planting seeds for her future stardom. Father to 6 kids, Ronald's family tree is complex. From his marriage to Monica, he had Rihanna, born Robin Rihanna Fenty in 1988, and her brothers Rory and Rajad. He also had 3 kids from earlier relationships, Samantha, Candy, and Jamie, making Rihanna part of a big, blended family. His relationship with her was a rollercoaster. Rihanna's childhood was scarred by his addiction and domestic violence toward Monica. She once shared a chilling memory of a physical altercation at age 7 that left a handprint on her face, and she battled stress-induced headaches that vanished after her parents split. Yet, Rihanna later reflected on his strengths, telling Oprah in 2012, "He taught me everything," crediting him for her resilience and forgiving his flaws as a husband. Their bond wasn't perfect, but it was real. As Rihanna's fame exploded, Ronald's life got complicated. In 2009, he spoke to the press about her assault by Chris Brown without her permission, a move she called bizarre in a 2011 Vogue interview. Tensions peaked in 2019 when Rihanna sued him for using her name to promote his company, Fenty Entertainment, falsely suggesting ties to her brand. The lawsuit was dropped in 2021, hinting at a quiet resolution. Despite the drama, they found their way back to each other. Rihanna showed love by gifting him a $1.8 million Barbados mansion in 2016, complete with 5 bedrooms and ocean views. When he battled COVID-19 in 2020, she sent a ventilator, which he said saved his life. By 2022, Ronald was beaming about her first pregnancy with A$AP Rocky, calling it a blessing, and showing their relationship had healed over time. Ronald's net worth is tough to pin down, but estimates place it under $500,000, tied to his warehouse job and street vending. Compared to Rihanna's $1.4 billion fortune from music, Fenty Beauty, and Savage X Fenty, his wealth was modest. Still, her support, like that mansion, elevated his lifestyle, letting him enjoy a slice of luxury while staying true to his Barbadian roots. Ronald's life was a mix of humble beginnings and occasional brushes with fame. He popped up at Rihanna's events, like the 2012 Grammys, cheering her on as she won big. But he also had public missteps, like getting sent home from her 2008 tour for drunken behavior or taking a fall at her 2014 Diamond Ball charity event. These moments painted a picture of a man who was human, flawed, and deeply tied to his daughter's journey. Ronald's lifestyle reflected his island upbringing. He loved the simple things, hanging with family, soaking in Barbados' sunny vibes, and supporting his kids. Despite his struggles, he was proud of Rihanna's success, often sharing stories of her early days singing around the house. His battle with addiction and recovery shaped his later years, and he spoke openly about wanting to be there for his family. Just before his passing, he was living in Los Angeles, close to Rihanna, who'd moved there to raise her sons, RZA, age 2, and Riot, age 1, with A$AP Rocky. Ronald's presence at family moments, like celebrating Rihanna's pregnancy announcements, showed he was part of her inner circle, even if he stayed out of the spotlight. The news of his passing has sparked an outpouring of love. Fans on X are sending condolences, with posts urging support for Rihanna as she navigates this loss while expecting her third child with A$AP Rocky. The South African government and media outlets have also paid tribute, recognizing Ronald's role in raising a global icon. His death comes at a pivotal time for Rihanna, who's balancing motherhood, her business empire, and new music rumors. Sources say she's planning a low-key memorial in Barbados to honor her dad, reflecting his roots and the shared history. Ronald Fenty's legacy is complicated but undeniable. He was a working-class Barbadian who faced demons but helped raise one of the world's biggest stars. His love for music rubbed off on Rihanna, who went from singing in that Bridgetown bungalow to headlining global stages. Their relationship, though rocky, showed the power of forgiveness and family. From the streets of St. Michael to the mansions of Barbados, Ronald's story is one of struggle, redemption, and quiet pride in his daughter's shine. Let's talk numbers for a second. Rihanna's empire, $1.4 billion strong, dwarfs Ronald's modest earnings, but his impact can't be measured in dollars. He was there when Rihanna was just Robin, a kid with big dreams. His warehouse days and street stall hustle taught her grit, while his battles showed her resilience. The $1.8 million mansion she gifted him wasn't just a flex, it was a thank you for the lessons, good and bad. His health struggles, from COVID to his final illness, remind us life's fragile, even for those tied to fame. Ronald's passing leaves a void, but his influence lives on. Rihanna's music, from Pon de Replay to Anti, carries traces of the Barbados he raised her in. His story reminds us that behind every icon is a family, flaws and all, shaping who they become. As Rihanna mourns, fans are rallying, sharing memories of her talking about her dad's impact, like when she told Diane Sawyer in 2009 that forgiving him set her free. That's the vibe, crew. Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and let's keep the convo going. Stay locked in for more stories that hit different.